Betty and Jim, I just think of you so fondly. You have always been there for us, and you've always supported our family, and we thank you for the way that you've made a huge impression on how many close friends you've had through the years. That has really meant a lot to us. You've really been an example in that way in your church family and in friends in the community, and we just thank you for that. And also, always loved coming to your house and reading all the cards from those friends and all the neat adventures y'all had. And I guess one of my most special memories too has been those special trips with all the family together, your boys, their wives, and the kids, and just with every sadness that came to our family too, in the Trotter family, you have gone through it with the Spirit of Christ, and you just keep on keeping on, and you learn. Such a great example too was that, and also how you like learning and just being on top of things all the time. I've always told Jay that I could never be as knowledgeable as you all are, even at your age now. It's just amazing. So anyway, I love you, and thank you so much for the way you raised your son to love me. I appreciate it so much.
Well, it's your 70th wedding anniversary weekend, actually in a few more days, but just wanted to tell you that, you know, all the times that we've driven up here from Arkansas to Kansas City, you know, there was a certain amount of anticipation of being with you guys, and I think our kids have felt that too, and that it's always been a really good time to have the anticipation of driving up here and then spending some time with you, and it's always been a joy to see you, and you seem to always have this glow about you when we're here, and we appreciate that, and we just love you, and hope you have many more years together. Love you.
Jim and Betty, it's been a long time that we've known each other, and in many different ways that we've known each other as well. From being just a 13-year-old when I started going to Raytown, I never would have thought that I would eventually become a Trotter. And being married into the Trotter family has been an exciting and very loving experience, and I credit that all to you because of the heart and the joy that you have for each other and for the church and just for all of your family. It's a great example for all of us to follow, and I appreciate you so much for that. Happy anniversary.
Mom and Dad, just wanted to say this day hopefully was a special day for you, and it just shows how people feel about you, friends and families, church members, neighbors. Everybody loves you guys and appreciates you all for your timeless devotion to one another, and what an example you all have set for the many people that you have been in contact with. You're a blessing to so many people, not only locally, but everywhere that you all have been. Thank you, and we love you.
Jim are two of the most remarkable people I think I've ever known. They have continued their faith through all these years by being active in church, and they continue to always be learning. Betty with her book club, bridge club, Jim just in his reading and traveling, and it has been a great joy to know them both, and I feel very blessed to have them as in-laws. Love you.
Well, Mom and Dad, I want to wish you a very, very happy 70th anniversary. As I thought about this, I thought how amazing it is that commitment can mean that much to two people, that they can go through all the things that you have and be here 70 years later. That is a definition of commitment. The other thing that makes me realize is what faithfulness really means. I know God has called us to be faithful, and it's hard sometimes for us to find an example of that, but I think faithfulness has many forms, and you certainly have given us an example of that. I appreciate so much the attitude that you gave us, that there's always something that we need to commit to. And I think that has stuck with me a long time. I've been able to watch you for many, many years and see how you've maintained your commitment to God, and that will be a legacy that I will hold on to forever. So thank you, God bless, and know that I love you very much.
Grandma and Granddad, happy 70th anniversary. We love you so much, and just so glad we could be here to celebrate with you. Thank you for all your love and support you've shown us through the years. Love you.
Okay. I'm just really happy to be here today with helping to celebrate Aunt Betty and Uncle Jim's 70th anniversary, and I was just in a conversation with Leslie about, obviously there's been a lot of blessings along the way for Aunt Betty and Uncle Jim through these 70 years, but I guess one of the things that I thought of is that they both have such initiative and perseverance, and that's those two qualities are one reason why we're able to be here today celebrating that. They just both, the energy level that they have in just their daily life and their tasks and their commitment to God and their family and each other, it's just incredible. I would love to, it's been a wonderful example to me, and I would love to have the energy that they have today in my life, being younger than them. They are self-starters. They learn to rely on each other early on in their marriage, moving far away to a new place in the early part of their marriage. And then, having the 4 boys and within 5 years' time, and Phoenix and Texas and Denver. And I was 3 when they moved back to Kansas City. So really all of my memory is of them always being like 5 minutes away. And I can't imagine having grown up without them being so close in my life. And I guess I remember hearing a lot of stories when they'd be sitting around the table with my parents and my grandmother, and I'm just drawing a blank right now, I'm sorry. But, they raised their sons to, be disciplined and hardworking and have initiative, and they just always seemed to enjoy their friends and then their girlfriends who later became their wives, and just always loved that activity and socialness. And they've always been leaders in any avenue they've ever been involved in. Both my parents have been gone now for several years, for 12 and 15 years, and there's a lot of stories that I feel like I've heard since my parents have passed away by staying with Aunt Betty and Uncle Jim in their home. And I just cherish the memories that they share, about their family and their lives. And like I said, they've just always had a lot of energy, and growing up they would be busy doing their things, but it wouldn't be uncommon for them to pop by my parents' house on a Friday or Saturday night after they'd been out to eat or some social function, and they just had a lot of good visits with my parents in just a relaxed way of just kind of dropping by the house, and the times that they were helping out with my grandmother. So it's been a lot of fun just to see them enjoy their grandchildren and now their great-grandchildren, and I'm just very thankful for that.
Jim and Betty, we just congratulate you on 70 years. You have been a real blessing to us, and whether it's going to India with you or playing spades with you or teaching us bridge or playing golf or whatever it is, Chinese food, whatever it is, you've been a great joy to us, and we are thankful for you. and you've been a blessing to our marriage, and we love you very much. So God's blessings be on you, and boy, Betty, I don't know how you did it, but you made it. 70 years. Way to go, Betty.
Hi, Mom and Dad. It's Bruno out in Seattle. Ann and I were just recently talking about pivotal moments in our life, and you really have no idea just how much you changed my life and Ann's for the better, I might add. Anyway, it's hard to believe that 48 years ago, you decided that having 4 sons wasn't enough. You decided to have a 5th son, and a boy from Africa, no less. Anyway, we love you, thinking of you, I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hello from Cambodia. What a privilege it is to speak to you guys and to say thanks, and maybe to say a little bit of how you've influenced my life. First off, I think the biggest way you influenced my life was in how you raised my dad, with a tremendous soft heart and a willingness to serve others, a generosity of spirit that I haven't really seen in a lot of other people. I saw in him, and I think that's a direct result of you guys. Your willingness to work hard, but also your willingness to serve others, and your desire to love God. There's not really a lot that's greater than that, and so I thank you for that. I also have a couple memories. Granddad, I remember you taking me hunting one time with a .22 rifle. Maybe you bought it at a garage sale or something. Although we were hunting not squirrels, I think we were hunting glass bottles and cans, kind of down in a gully where people threw their trash. So I remember that. It was a very, very fun time of plinking around, shooting cans and the occasional bottle. A lot of fun with that. Thanks for that memory. I also remember before we came back to Cambodia this time, you guys invited me out to your place, and we just sat and talked for 2-3 hours. And it was so, so wonderful to hear your stories, to hear the stories of your childhood and teen years and young marriage stories, young parenting stories. It was very encouraging to me, but also left me with a deep sense of gratefulness for the lives that you guys have lived and continue to live. And I'm so grateful for that heritage that I don't take for granted at all. And we are hoping to pass on to our kids, and we tell them stories of our own parents. We tell them stories of you guys and the legacy that they have as well, your great-grandchildren. So, yeah, I mean, that's just a little bit of it, but we're over here in Cambodia trying to love people and trying to invite people to follow Jesus, and in large part that's because of you guys and your example to your own kids and to me. So thank you, and may God richly bless you and your relationships with people. God bless. Bye.
Grandmother and Granddad, congratulations on your 70 years of marriage. Your commitment, communication, and being a Christian are the 3 things that you guys told me was the key to your marriage. So thank you so much for your legacy, for all the memories, for keeping me in the summers and showing me and my parents what a loving marriage is. Hopefully someday I can have the same type of marriage that you guys do. Congratulations, I love you so much.
Hi Grandmama, Granddad. I just wanted to send my own little greeting to you guys and tell you how much I love you and I miss you guys, and I know you're going through some stuff right now, and I just wanted you to know that I've been thinking about you from all the way from Washington, and you guys have been in my thoughts and prayers a lot, and I wish I could be there to give you a hug and to love on you, but I can't. So I just want you to know how much I love you guys and how much your relationship has meant to me, especially in my adult life, and just going back to when I was able to live with you during nursing school. That was such a blessing that I didn't even know how much of a blessing it was at the time, probably, but it meant so much to me to get to know you guys better and to share my everyday life with you guys. And since then, I've just appreciated your friendship and your example that you guys have led, and just especially in the last year, you've just truly shown me that that unconditional love, and it's been so more special than you will ever know, that how much that has meant to me, and that you love Jamie as well. And I just wanted to say that I love you guys, and I've been thinking about you, and I'm just so thankful for you guys and your example in life and love and commitment, and your love for Christ as well, and how you've lived every day for Him. And anyways, love you, miss you, wish I could be there.
Hi, Grandma and Grandma.
Hey guys, we just wanted to say hi and tell you guys how much we love you and miss you, and can't wait to see you guys soon. Hope you guys had a great anniversary, and we love you guys and miss you. Say hi.
Bye.
Say bye, I love you.
Bye, I love you.
Hi Grandmama and Granddad. I just wanted to thank you for raising your boys up in the Lord, and that just affected my life so much, and I think everybody else's lives. And then I'm just so happy that you chose to raise your boys in that way so that they could pick great wives and then raise us up in the Lord too. So I just wanted to thank you so much, and I love you guys.
Hi Granddad, hi Grandmother. So we want to tell you a few things that we think of when we hear grandmother and granddad.
So one memory that all of us Trotter kids have, I think, is eating coffee ice cream late at night in your dining room.
We remember Granddad teaching us how to shoot a BB gun down in the basement.
In the basement of all places. You know, how cool is it to say that your granddad is shooting a gun in the basement?
Yeah, it's just fun. Crazy Granddad. Playing card games.
That
we absolutely hated, but you made us play.
Hate them. But those games I've learned to love because of you guys.
True.
Going to the circus with Granddad.
And eating peanuts. Because he packed us bags.
That's fun.
Of peanuts.
Yeah. There's a lot of memories.
There's a lot.
I think meeting your new dog, like every week we came.
And it was always named Pepper.
Pepper?
So
I feel like it was always Pepper.
Yeah.
Christmas mornings, you guys were always at our house on Christmas, even though you had a bunch of people to see. You were always there with us.
We were always afraid of your basement.
But it was still fun.
We always ran
around down there.
You always tried giving us free books.
Free books, lots of books.
And you always, you called Sarah and I your girlfriends.
I have a picture, Granddad calling me his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Grandmother, you encouraged us in our studies.
You always asked how our grades were.
Always cared.
Never wanted to tell you. but I think we do good.
No, but
we love you guys a lot, and you've meant a lot to us, and you have taught us, how to love God and love people. And
yeah, you guys are role models in your marriage and how to love each other well, and how to live out Jesus' calling as a couple. And you've loved all your grandkids, and you've definitely left a legacy for all of us to follow.
I think you've given your travel spirits to Sarah and I, because we want to travel the world now, and we don't have money.
But
we'll find it.
We love you guys a lot.
Yeah, love you.
And we just want to say thank you for being the best grandparents.
Although you guys are ornery. Granddad, you're so ornery.
Very ornery, but we love you.
Anyway, bye Granddad, bye Grandmom.
Granddad and Grandmother, thank you so much for teaching me how to raise a house full of boys with my partner and sticking together. So important, and I've learned from the best. Some of my favorite memories with you guys are having dinners around the table and then having ice cream after every dinner. And then playing dominoes with all the cousins and having sleepovers. Also, all of the wonderful Christmases we shared with all of the cousins in your basement. Having everyone around and playing games and just spending family time together. It means so much to me. Thank you for everything you've done for our family. I love you.
Hi, Grandmom and Granddad. Leslie asked us to take a video and just talk to you a little bit about how thankful we are for you and how much we love you and appreciate you. And I just want to say specifically for me that your example to each other has been one of the greatest of my life. And Bill and I look up to you so much as grandparents and as parents and as husband and wife that have loved each other for so long. And I'll never forget, Grandmother, I had sent you a letter asking a few questions just about life, and you sent me the greatest letter back about marriage and loving each other and forgiving each other and raising 4 boys that were very different from each other, and what you had learned from that experience. And I will hold on to that for my whole life, probably. But I really, out of all the things that you have done for our family as patriarchs of so many families, really, your example to each other and to the Lord, your commitment to the Lord and to each other has been the epitome of anything I could have asked for as an example in my life to follow and to walk after and strive after. And I pray that my marriage and my family and my life can be just a reflection of you and both of you and just the family that you have created and cared for and really just been the patriarchs of for so long. And so, yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for that. And it is the greatest gift that you could have given me as someone who didn't get to watch their parents grow old together, but to watch you grow old together has really impacted my life more than you'll probably ever know. So I just wanted to say thank you for that, and that we love you so much, and we are so grateful to have you in our lives, and just, yeah, pray that we can be a reflection of you and just the legacy that you have lived out. So we love you, and yeah.
Hey Grandmother and Granddad, I wanted to make you this video because of how much you really meant to me. I wouldn't be who I am today without you guys, and how you've raised some of the most incredible boys. I look around and I'm shocked at how my dad is a rare guy, and I always thought he was, like, everyone was that kind and generous and wonderful, but that's not the case, and it's because of you guys. You raised your boys with integrity and love and compassion and a massive amount of patience. My dad is the most patient guy I've ever met, and it's all because of you guys. I remember Christmases at your house and how you guys would join us all together and we would laugh and eat, and oh, it was so much fun playing card games. I actually really liked playing card games. I love card games. And you'd always have butterscotch candies. And you guys would never forget a birthday, a holiday, anything. You'd always have a gift for all of us. It made me feel so loved. And I remember when we were really little, Granddad had this music machine in the living room at your old house. And I remember all of us cousins would want to sing, but some of us were not very good. And Catherine was the only one who knew Somewhere Over the Rainbow without messing up. So she was pretty much the only one allowed to keep singing. And I remember that your dog Sprite really loved beans. And us cousins really hated beans, and we knew we wouldn't get dessert without eating all of our food. And so when all of you adults weren't looking, we all made eye contact and quickly scraped all of our beans into the bushes where Sprite would hang out, and she would gobble them up, and we would get dessert. Not a very good integrity thing, but we did it. It's kind of funny now, but... And I remember, Grandmother, you had that tin that you put all the cookies in. And I remember one time, I think it was me, Corey, Catherine, and Morgan were over at your house Sunday. It was a Sunday, I believe. And you were fasting, and you made all of us fast, and we were so upset. And so we snuck up to the top cabinet where your cookie jar was, or cookie tin, and we ate a lot of cookies. I don't know if you ever knew that. It's kind of funny to think about now. I have so many amazing memories with you guys. And Granddad, you are always dapper and dressed perfection. It's lovely. More men need to know how to dress like that. You look like a Ralph Lauren commercial. And Grandmother, I still make your apple butter every fall. I have about 30 jars in my kitchen right now. It was a little much, but I do it because I want to be connected to you and I love you. And the legacy you guys have left, I can't even express how much you've left. It's beautiful. Thank you guys for your love, your leadership, and raising your boys into the great men that they are and passing it down to us. And we'll hope to live up to these amazing standards that you guys have left. I love you.